Check out interview by Crystal Hughes of today's Focus with Crystal and Media Group Gen X with talent manager Donia Christy at Trina's Rockstarr Music Festival 2024.
Media Group Gen X, and I'm here interviewing at Trina Rockstarr Fest 2024. This is her second annual event, and I'm so excited to be here with my girl, Donia Christy. Donia Christy, tell the people about you and what you do.
Oh, okay. So I manage different artists. I manage different painters and media. Also, our videographer, I also manage him. And also we have partnerships with different businesses and things like that. So I kind of just help people brand together and create a very good brand for themselves. Ultimately.
Wonderful. So when did you start? When did you get into this?
So this is going to be my second year of getting into this. I got into this because I had a small store. We're based out of Tampa.
Okay.
Where it was me and my best friend, and at the time we were painting and selling artwork out of there. We were doing events and things like that. But because I was coordinating shows out of our space to help subsidize for like cost of rent, supplies and things like that, a bunch of artists were coming up to me like, oh, manage me, you know what you're doing, you have all the connections.
At
And
Donia
then when
Christy.
that store no longer was stationed where we had it, and it was more non-brick and mortar,
Right.
then I started getting linked up with all the promoters and things in the city. So then from getting linked in with all the promoters of the city, people were just kind of like, oh, you know a lot of people. So then artists were really coming out, reaching out to me like, no, like get me shows, get me books, get me paid. And then from there it was a trickle effect where I kind of got a group of artists, worked with them, helped them build up their brand, and then that ultimately led me to working with Taylor and a couple of my other artists.
So,
yeah.
So name a few of your artists. Let the people know. who
Oh,
you
shout out to
support.
Taylor Moon, shout out to Trappery, shout out to Music, shout out to Chief Mimosa, and yeah, 813 Music. Yeah.
So you guys know me. I'm all about building and inspiring. So I'm going to ask her 3 tips that she would give anyone who's interested in getting into the music industry.
Oh my goodness, definitely content, marketing yourself. You have to be a social person. A lot of artists, they feel like when they have management, it's kind of like, I don't have to talk to anybody, Donnie's going to talk to them. And the reality is, double the network. It's double people that you can talk to and reach. Because if I'm not out talking to people, passing out business cards, then Taylor is. And then we can bring that back, and that's going to expand her social network and as well as mine.
Absolutely,
So yeah,
absolutely.
that's one. 2 is definitely do it because you do love it. Don't do it thinking that, oh, I'm going to get popular and it's going to be a money grab right off the way. A lot of my artists have been doing music since 14, 15, 16, since they were teenagers.
Yes.
And just now are seeing like the fruit of their labors. So don't just think that you're going to get into it and just be like, oh, we finna just snap.
Right.
It is a work in progress. There's going to be a lot of struggle. It's going to be a lot of turmoil that you're going to go to. So if you don't love it, you're not going to enjoy it. None of that.
Okay. That sounds good.
Too.
That's 2. You got to give me one more.
One more. A team. Build up a great team, because I've seen artists where the people around them wasn't really for them and then they didn't get anywhere.
Right.
But if you have a strong foundation, it's okay to work with someone one year and then be like, hey, that wasn't for you, but find someone else and work with them. Don't just think, oh, I'm going to do it solo, because it's not really... It's a lot, especially when you get to the heavier things like how we're here at Trina Music Festival. I have my videographer here, we have our dancers here and things like that, and they've been working with us, and that helps the whole performance come together so it can be seen more. So definitely build up your team. Make sure you get your good management, make sure you get your good videographer, good engineer, producer. I think that's the core basis of an actual team.
That's awesome. So how can we support you, follow you, let the people know?
So you guys can follow me at my 2 Instagrams. So Don K Management for my management page, and then Donia Christy for my personal brand.
Awesome. Well, it was so great talking to you.
It was great
so
talking to you
nice to
too.
meet you, and I'm glad